I ask these questions just to keep a timeline of things, like the birth of the 5% nation.
Right.
At that time,
the birth of a 5% nation started when brother, the father of God Nation came out in the street.
Right, and he's the one who used the term 5%.
He knew this when Universal Shamgar was the master artist. He drew up the flag. It was 3 flags.
But I'm talking about before Shamgar. I just want to draw a timeline. I understand.
It was the father that named his nation the 5%. The name of the gods and earth nation originally was 5%.
Indeed. And so, but you didn't hear Muslims refer to themselves as 5%.
No. Muslim was Muslim of the Nation of Islam.
Muslim was right.
Now, but Muslims had the understanding of the 5% from the lessons.
From the lesson, but they still didn't use that term.
They didn't use it applied to themselves.
They didn't apply it to themselves.
They stayed under the heading of Muslims.
They would just call themselves Muslims.
Muslim, even myself, Muslim.
Muslim.
You understand what I'm trying to say? But even though we knew the lessons, like 5 to 10, 85 lessons, but for me to say I'm a 5%er, no, I said I was a Muslim. Okay, I was a Muslim, right.
What do you think about the Muslim God thing?
Muslim God is a fantasy.
Muslim God is a fantasy.
Okay, so it's a fantasy. Okay, it was something that was created by Wakil. Wakil made a mistake, and that's why he vanished. You don't even hear about him no more. I talked to Wakil. We had a conversation like 2 hours or more on the phone. I said, Wakil. Oh wait. In fact, I taught that on one of my interviews. Stay, don't change. Stay as it is. Leave it. Whatever.
Right.
On one of my interviews, I taught on that.
Right.
Now, Wakil knows there's no such thing as Muslim gods.
The Nation of Islam. You confirmed that they were Muslim. They didn't refer to themselves as Muslim. I mean, they didn't refer to themselves as
No, we use the terminology as Muslims.
As Muslim. They never 5% or God.
No, Muslims.
Right.
We're under the heading of Muslim followers of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad.
Right. And that term came later, after the father came.
It came later. Yeah. It came later. Because the father would touch base like those that he was was comfortable with, and say peace God on the 1-on-1.
Right. And in mosque, you're saying he would do that.
In the mosque, he appeared like peace God. And like I say, Salam Alaikum, he said, peace, God. On a 1-on-1 to certain people.
Certain people. Oh,
not everybody.
Until he left. When he left, that's when he started really.
Oh, when he left, that's when he came on out with it.
Right. He came on out with it.
And
what was the response by the Nation of Islam that Allah was teaching this?
They was upset.
They was upset.
You know what the messenger said? You know what Mr. Muhammad said?
Leave him alone.
Leave him alone. Who are you to question what he want to do? Whatever he do, what they got to do with you?
But leave him alone. There were followers who didn't agree, and they wanted to.
Because those who disagree was those that you refer to as lack of understanding. God minor. Who lack understanding. When a God lack understanding, he can't comprehend. He's not on the level of reality and accepting reality like it is. Okay?
Right. So what would you say, what was the relationship between the 5% and the Nation of Islam at that time?
At that time, it was uncomfortable.
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 And why? And like go into why it was
uncomfortable because they was under the heading of Muslims, followers of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, and they had not reached the level of understanding the reality of the first degree, which is who is the original man.
Right.
It was right there in front of their face, but don't forget they was under the direction of the officials or the ministers and so forth. So they stayed on that plane.
Right.
Muslim followers of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. You understand what I'm trying to say? They never referred to themselves as God. Even myself, I was a Muslim follower of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad.
Right.
When that I came out, Melchisedeck Builds Allah.
Right. And so,
I grew.
You grew, and you agreed with Allah.
I definitely agree with Allah. Everybody knew I agree with Allah because I kept it going. I didn't stop. I kept it going with but I don't think you can find a brother out there that kept it going consistently with everything like I did.
If Mecca did this,